Hello, this is Dalen75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Roleplay of Dragon Age Origins. We're currently in the Chantry in Lothering, and I am Aiden Kuzlin with the sort of Viking-like helmet right now. It's actually a Chastened Wilder helmet, and we are seeking information on where to go from here, but it sounds like the Arl Eamon is poisoned and unwell, and the mages at the Chantry, mages at their tower, are in a lot of trouble as well, too. There's another book here.
As you say.
Read these books in my off time while I'm resting in the evening. Oh, wonder if this person is who I'm after. He doesn't look like the Templars.
Your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
That's a very old myth. Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority, but I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against Turn Loghain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Turn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Turn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Is there any point in going to Redcliffe?
He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Arlessa. So your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
I'd like to hear what you've learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon, and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your friend. No, I drove off the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Well.
And when the Maker spoke, chant of light scattered in the
Let's
dark.
go find that
fear and ignorance. Let those who cry
if she has anything to say.
Comfort.
It's terrible. So many come to Lothering seeking refuge, only to find that we can offer little more than prayer. Does the Maker see our plight? Is he moved by this destruction? I apologize. The Maker's plan is too grand for me to fathom, especially at times like this.
What are those priests chanting exactly?
The Chant of Light. Surely you know it.
I've never heard it sung quite like this.
Perhaps you haven't heard these verses before. The entire chant takes weeks to sing, and is only done straight through at the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux. Here we can only sing a few verses per week, and finish anew each first day.
I should go.
May the Maker watch over you.
Despair. Looks like another family over here.
You ever wonder if that's an accurate likeness of Andraste? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck teeth.
And then shall the Maker return
Oh, Alistair,
to the
you're
black
funny.
city in heaven.
The things you think of.
And then shall the
I'm
chant of
sorry,
light
but I
make
must
it
prepare the
pure.
chantry's vestments before we flee. There is very little time.
Let all repeat the chant
Oh,
of light.
Chester.
Only the word dispels the darkness.
Okay, calm down. Do you see anything interesting? Seems I found a piece of wood carved with the curious symbols. Dirt still clings to it, and it looks very old. You don't really know what it is, but it looks like it could be used as some kind of weapon.
And when the Maker
Exactly what the
spoke,
heck did he get? Piece of wood. Oh, almost it looks like it could be used as for magic.
chant of light scattered in the darkness.
I brought my family to Lothering because I
Fear
thought it
and
would be
ignorance.
safe.
Let those who cry out from the shadows
Please.
comfort.
We came here to
Those
get
who
away
seek
from the
redemption be
fighting.
delivered.
Oh.
Let those who have sinned
Adventures
be
of the Black
forgiven.
Fox. Kind of an interesting story. It's or legion. There's a chest, and we cannot open these things. I'm no rogue, chantry brother.
I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies.
What's the significance of the brazier?
It represents the flames that burned Andraste herself. Do you know the tale?
I know all chantries keep a fire to honor her death.
The prophet was burned in the ancient city of Minrathous before the ancient mages she had fought. Instead of dying in pain as the mages wanted, she was purified by the fire and taken by the Maker into the heavens to stand forever at his side. We are all sinners. The fire symbolizes our hope that forgiveness is possible. Thus, we all serve by feeding its flames.
Aren't there aren't there easier ways to keep a fire going?
Of course. The dwarves have offered us coal and special rocks. Even the Circle of Magi volunteered to provide magical flames. If that isn't irony, I don't know what is. The flame means little without the act of remembering and atoning for our sins.
I think I understand, thank you.
Always a pleasure.
I'll leave you alone then.
I wish you well.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the black city in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure.
This is the locked
Let
cabinet,
all
I take it.
mankind be humbled. Let all
Some health poultices, which would be nice.
repeat the chant of light.
We have quite a few
Only
in my
the
inventory
word
now.
dispels the darkness upon us.
Never had really a chance to talk to Morgan. I don't know.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Now's probably not the now's not the time. Never mind.
You, miss, what is your name? You seem quite odd to me.
You would not be the first to think so. But avert your eyes. I will not have you staring over long.
Best get used to it. I'll be watching you. We want no trouble here.
All I see is eyes between those two slits. For someone who comes from the wild, and is supposedly a witch of the wild, she sure has done her face up pretty. This must be the Revered Mother.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Very well, 30 silver it is.
Thank you, my son. What can I do for you, then?
I'm a Grey Warden, I need your help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
So I've heard, but it is Loghain who betrayed the king.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else...
Can you provide any help to the Grey Wardens at all?
I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else...
I was hoping to receive your blessing.
For a Grey Warden? Yes. You have a difficult road to walk, don't you?
I'd say.
In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and creation. Watch over his path, O Maker. Give him light in darkness. So let it be. Now, if there is nothing else,
Perhaps I should go.
may the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
And then shall the Maker return to us.
More information on the Imperial Chantry.
Make it pure. Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of
Well, that's
life.
about all I can find inside here. So let's go outside. There's those bandits to the north. But this isn't an inn. There must be an inn in the town. People probably spend their last coin to get drunk. A lot of people think they're gonna die.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Wow. Well, here's an inn.
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Tell me about these soldiers.
They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army.
Well, it sounds like they're probably after us. Why is the tavern full?
Same reason the Chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless.
You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organise. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Yes, that was me.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
Okay, that might have been more attention than I should have tried to get. To be a little bit more careful.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday?
But I'm not afraid of a few
From Redcliffe.
soldiers looking for us. I'm sure I can manage.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do.
Magic increases the effectiveness of potions, poultices, and salves. Really?
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a fellow by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen him.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Wow. Makes you think we're traitors.
Tern Loghain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
No, that's just wrong.
Right. Let's make this quick.
I don't think so, buddy. Have my... No, the mode's not
More
on.
enemies ahead. Get off!
You shall pay!
Come, let us end this!
Oh, you are a funny one, you are!
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Very pretty voice. Or Legion, I take it. Take a message to Loghain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him right away. Now, thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
So I see. Where does a sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Leliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I'm Aiden. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
And just what help would you be to me?
The Maker told me to join you. Surely, he would not do so without good reason.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Oh man, that accent's killing me. In a good way. Yeah. Some French and British accents they just drive me mad. Very well, I will not turn away help when it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
But I am very convinced that the voice of her, I forget the actual name, that voices Leliana. She's a person that grew up with speaking French, but later moved to England, because you can tell like there's a mixture of French and with the English accent in there, British accent. Okay, so Mr. Hund, you can
Indeed.
wait. Mr. Chester, I should say. My Hund. Okay. Sorry for that. That's a little annoying. My hound, yes.
The blight has truly come, and the king is dead. We're all going to die.
This
We're gonna
barkeep.
make more trouble. We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
Sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Who were those men I fought exactly?
When Tien Logain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
You'll keep that to yourself?
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tien says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me. What can I get you then?
Don't suppose you have any rooms?
Look around. People are sleeping on the floors and in the attic. That's how many rooms I don't have.
Heard any rumors?
There's knights from Redcliffe spread all over Ferelden on some kind of mission, but I hear that they're starting to become rare to find. Maybe they all went back to Redcliffe. More likely they got tired of searching for something that can't be found and abandoned their search. I wonder what Earl Eamon is gonna do without any knights. Anything else I can get you?
Heard any other rumors?
Some folks aren't happy about Tien Logain being named Regent. There are rumors he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tien Logain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. Anything else I can get you?
Heard any other rumors?
I hear news from Dinnerham that Tien Logain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. Anything else I can get you?
Well, that's just great. I'm not gonna keep this guy all night. I'm sure he's got tons of rumors, but I'll be going.
Luck speed your way.
Barlin?
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You're out of food.
A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
Huh, that's the guy I had to tell him to sell for less. Don't worry about him, I took care of him.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you've got. And at this point, I'm going to stop the video, and I will buy whatever I can need, whatever I can use off this fellow. Thanks for watching, guys, and there's more to come. Bye now.